Hey guys, groups is just about to start, so once again, we have to do our Pickems for Worlds 2019. A lot of you guys don't really watch leagues outside of NA, EU, maybe you don't even watch competitive League of Legends at all, but I want to help you make the most out of your Pickems. The expert, the two-time LCS champion, the OGN Invitational champion, just me. It's me. I'll help you. We'll make good picks, okay? Let's get started. So first up, we have Group A. Group A, I actually think is relatively easy, and the only things you really need to consider is who do you have on top, G2 or Griffin. I think G2 number 1 is a really solid choice. Griffin has a lot of choke potential. Their coach was very important to their team, and he got canned before Worlds. And also, their players don't really have that much international experience, and they're on the younger side, and they're also just inexperienced players generally compared to the rest of the field. So Griffin, some choke potential. Cloud9 is a team maybe you could put above Griffin, but I think the safe thing to do is G2 1, Griffin 2, Cloud9 3, Hong Kong Attitude 4. If you have faith in Cloud9, if you feel like they are going to be able to upset and take games where it matters, then you could put Cloud9 at number 2. But Cloud9 without Jensen, and also with Sneaky having shaky performances, just does not give me that confidence to put them at number 2. So my final picks for Group A will be G2, Griffin, Cloud9, and Hong Kong Attitude. I think the ones I'm most sure about is Hong Kong Attitude at 4 and G2 at 1. Hong Kong Attitude, even though I don't know about them that much, I know they have extremely new players with a lot of experience, and the region just isn't that strong anymore. So yeah, no gripes of putting them fourth and being sure about it. Group B, this is the really interesting one. This one, I think there's a very easy number 1. FPX is one of the 3 best teams at Worlds, and no other team in this group really challenges them. Some people have even called this historically the easiest group or the weakest group in terms of team level. So I think FPX at number 1 is very solid. This is like a 90% chance, like there's no way another team topples FPX. And now when we get to the 3 other teams, that's where it gets a little bit interesting. GOM actually matches up with Splyce very nicely because Splyce is so inactive during mid-game. I think they're very wide open in terms of letting a team like GOM take them over. So I'm very happy with GOM at number 2. Now between Splyce and J-Team, who do I put at 4? This one's hard. I do want to believe in Splyce, but their players underperformed at play-ins, and their playstyle is just so boring and so hard to watch. I could be a little bit nationalistic and support NA and put EU team at 4th, but I'm gonna pay them respect and make them number 3. So yeah, this will be my final lock-in for Group B. FPX number 1, GOM number 2, Splyce number 3, and J-Team at number 4. Now let's get to Group C. Funnily enough, how we talked about Group B as historically the weakest group ever, Group C might be historically the strongest group ever. We have SKT, Fnatic, Royal Never Gives Up in here. Could you imagine if TSM made Worlds and they went through play-in and took Clutch's spot? It would be SKT, Fnatic, RNG, TSM, the biggest fan bases from each region. But yeah, we have 3 powerhouses straight from the get-go. SKT, Fnatic, RNG. I think these top 3 is pretty solid, and Clutch at number 4 is going to be a surefire thing. Maybe Clutch picks up a few games, but I just don't have faith in Demonte Lira of them being able to match up to any of the other 3 mid and jungle duos. So yeah, now we have to order SKT, Fnatic, and RNG. I'm gonna put SKT number 1. I have a lot of faith in Clid. I have a lot of faith in Faker. Like Faker's so versatile and Faker's so solid. Like we talk about other players being better than Faker, and there's definitely players that are having higher highs than Faker, but no one's gonna be as historically great and as reliable as Faker. And also, I think Clid is crazy good. I think there's just so many crazy good players on SKT right now. Faker, Clid, Teddy. It's that effort, and Khan is a little bit below the other 3, but other than that, yeah, SKT at number 1, I'm feeling solid. So Fnatic over RNG, or RNG over Fnatic. I think overall, RNG is a stronger team, and historically, Reckless has really struggled versus Uzi. But Reckless has picked up non-AD carry picks bottom. And I think RNG also has this tendency to overly play for bot side in important games. So yeah, I'm going to count on RNG to choke a little and Fnatic to innovate. And I'm going to put Fnatic at 2 and RNG at 3. You can do it the other way around if you have more faith in Royal Never Gives Up, or if you don't have as much faith in Fnatic. But I think Clutch at number 4 is solid. And for these 3, you can order it pretty much however you want, and you'll still have a good shot. This group is really hard to call in terms of how these 3 will place. Now, when we get to Group D, Team Liquid, they didn't get that free ass group. They could have had Splice in there instead of Damwon, and that would have been the group they wanted. So AHQ at number 4, just that region is not as strong anymore after all the Flash Wolves players left to LPL, and even the Flash Wolves coaching staff left to LPL. So yeah, in my opinion, it's a dead region, and it's getting combined with other bigger regions in the southern Eastern Asia area. So yeah, HQ at number 4, no qualms about it. Damwon and IG are such hard teams to call because Damwon could get number 1 in this group easily. So could IG, but they could also just crash and burn so easily. These teams have huge strengths and also huge flaws. Their form coming into Worlds was not the greatest for either Damwon's play-in and Invictus's Gauntlet, but they just have insane players and insane solo laners. Dashai, Rookie, Nuguri, Showmaker, but I'm gonna put TL at first. I think Team Liquid has extremely solid laners in Jensen and Impact. Like, these guys are just not going to roll over. So both teams are very reliant on blowing up their solo laners and solo laners maintaining a lead and playing the game out in a wide manner. And TL's going to deal well with that. I just have a lot of faith in Jensen and Impact. Jensen always overperforms. Impact just has been historically great in these important games. He kind of chills during regular season, and then there's playoff Impact, and then there's Worlds Impact. So yeah, TL at number 1 for me. IG and Damwon, this one's so hard. Oh my god, this one's so hard. I really want to put Damwon at number 2, but Nuclear scares me. Beryl scares me. Like, their bot lane scares me so much, where IG has a solid bot lane on top of the solid laners, but they have a rookie jungler, and I think jungler matters so much. Man, between Damwon and IG, I think you could put it either way. Like, you're not going to go wrong one way or the other. I'll put Damwon at number 2. I trust you, Damwon. I have some Korean pride. But yeah, guys, this is my Pickem guide. I hope you enjoyed it. You probably don't have to do your Pickems exactly like I did, but take my thought process and my explanation of where I put each team as guideline on what you want to do with your Pickems. Yeah, let me know where you disagree with me the most. Let me know why you're smarter than me. Let me know which group I fucked up on. I think Group B is the hardest one to call for me, along with Group D. I just don't know what's going to happen between GOM and Splice, and yeah, with Group D, TL, Damwon, IG, all these are toss-ups. So leave your comment down below, and remember, I'm not crazy, I'm just loco. Bye ya!